It's a Monday on Sports Express. We'll start with the numbers. Liverpool strike Premier League lead to 10 points after Leicester failed to make it 9 wins on the spin. Team USA take 8 points on final day to win the President's Cup for the 8th straight time. Barcelona retain La Liga top spot despite their winning streak ending at 7 in all competitions with a draw at Sociedad. Bayern returned to winning ways with a 6-goal pounding of Werder Bremen as RB Leipzig leapt to the top of the Bundesliga. Plateau United stayed top of the MPFL after a 5-goal mauling of Ifeanyi Ubah. Michel Stark and Nathan Lyon both claimed 4 wickets each to propel Australia to a test win over New Zealand. Juventus are level on points with Inter atop the Serie A after putting 3 past Udinese as Gattuso's Napoli reign started with a 2-1 home loss to Parma. And this is your number one sports show on radio. My name is Dave Giamoto and welcome to Sports Express, brought to you by MTN. Many thanks for joining us for Sports Express, brought to you by MTN this Monday morning. We start with the international news where the Nigerian nightmare Kamaru Usman secured a TKO against Colby Covington to retain his UFC welterweight title at T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas. The fight was stopped in the final round after Usman had broken Covington's jaw earlier in the fight. This makes it 15 straight wins for Usman, who is now 11-0 in the UFC. To golf, Team USA took 8 points on the final day to overcome a 2-point deficit to win the President's Cup with a 16-14 margin over the international team in Melbourne. It was the Americans' 8th win on the roll, and Tiger Woods is the youngest captain to lead the US team to victory. To tennis, former French Open champion Francesca Schiavone has revealed she has successfully overcome cancer. The 39-year-old, who became the first Italian woman to win a Grand Slam, did not disclose the type of cancer she had, but revealed she underwent chemotherapy and fought a tough battle, and now she is clear. Schiavone reached a career best 4th in the world rankings in January 2011. In cricket, bowlers Michel Stark and Nathan Lyon were the heroes as Australia claimed a 296-run victory over New Zealand in the first test at Perth. Stark took a total of 9 wickets over the 2 innings, while Spinner Lyon claimed 4 for 63 in the second innings as Australia were bowled out. So as New Zealand were bowled out for 171. The second test is at Melbourne starting on Christmas Day. Abid Ali became the first man to score 100 on their test and one-day international debuts as the first match in Pakistan since the 2009 deadly terror attacks ended in a draw. The 30-year-old Pakistani opener was unbeaten on 109 as hosts ended on 252 for 2 in reply to Sri Lanka's first innings total of 308 for 6. Baba Alam also finished on 102 not out on the 5th day at Rawalpindi Stadium. And now we go to the NBA. Bode Ogutui is here. LA Lakers still on a roll. LeBron James had 32 points. Anthony Davis added 17 as the Lakers defeated Atlanta Hawks 101-96. Buddy, who can stop these Lakers?
The Bucks.
The Bucks.
Actually, kudos to the Lakers. These are some of the games that they lost 2 or 3 seasons ago, and LeBron James had a one weekend. He had the jet to go and watch his son play in Ohio. Then flew back to this. His son was, by the way, he made the game-winning shot and was named MVP of the game.
He's in the jeans, eh?
Yeah, of course. And then, when they asked him about load management, he said, look, there are some young folks who come out to watch me play. What if I'm sitting out when they are here to stand? They might never have the chance again. I know all this load management thing it comes with the current and look like
that's a good point, buddy.
Yeah,
somebody might travel all the way across the world just to watch LeBron play, and you get there and they say
he's not playing. Exactly. I
can imagine how that make you feel.
I've seen tourists from Japan, from China come to NBA games, and they come, and sometimes they come just on one night.
Yeah.
And then the man is sitting, and you're like, what's going on? You know. And the NBA made a complaint about this a couple of seasons ago, but they didn't do anything about it.
Other results in the NBA: Detroit Pistons overcame Houston Rockets 115-107. Denver Nuggets outshone New York Knicks 111-103. Sacramento Kings over Golden State Warriors 179. Golden State Warriors are now NBA worst 523 record.
By the grace of God.
Milwaukee Bucks, Giannis 37 points and 11 rebounds overcame the Grizzlies 127-114. They two are 23-3. LA Clippers over Minnesota 124-117. Paul George had 46 points in that game. San Antonio Spurs won.
Oh, yes,
hey, San Antonio Spurs over Phoenix Suns.
Mexico.
121-119. The game played in Mexico. Maybe you should stay there.
Yeah, I'm telling you. I'm wondering when Bucks and Lakers will play. That's a game to look forward to.
Yeah, should be. We should go check. We should actually go check the schedule and find out when they're playing. All right. That's international news. We will return with the Nigerian sports scene shortly. Welcome back. It's Nigerian sports scene on Sports Express, brought to you by MTN. But even is still here. And the sad news came through on Friday. Former Nigerian junior international, very popular player, it must be said, in his time, Philip Osundu, passed on Friday.
Yeah. The story is that he was at work and he wasn't feeling too good, so he took himself to the hospital. And he didn't come out alive.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's sad.
And that's in Yoruba. It's not here.
Yeah. That's really sad. We wish his family.
When that wicked guy comes knocking for
when
this,
is your time?
Is your
time.
time. When
We
you die,
wish his
when you die, your
family-
number.
Wish his family all the best and
Yeah.
the fortune to bear this loss. Philip Osundu was a very, very interesting and exciting player in his day. Let's go to the matches played. Two away wins, in the NPFL. Adamawa nil, Sunshine 3. I hope nothing happened after the game.
I hope so too. We are still waiting for the feedback.
Kwara nil, Heartland 1.
See, that game.
Which one now?
That Kwara game. You know, two things for me. I know it's been raging on social media and raging on different WhatsApp groups. The governor of Kwara State named a 26-year-old youth corps as commissioner for sports.
Please, she has just finished the service. I don't think she's the copper.
Okay, thank you for making the correction. That's sponsored by Salesforce. The one that concerned me, I know, the one that concerned me is that the gem of Kwara United, through the gates open.
In celebration.
This is the first game you are playing in the NPFL for a long time. You just paid an arm and a leg and part of your liver to acquire the rest of the. I need to take care of recouping the money. And you now lost that game.
You don't get the mentality. It's government money. They don't care. It's government money. It's government money. They're not set up. They're not set up as a business.
The funds need to be invested for them to be interested.
I agree with you.
Your money.
I agree with you, buddy. But the way it is, it's government money, and the attitude is, hey, it's government money. That's the other results: MFM 3 over Aqua. MFM's first home win of the season. Aqua Starlets 2-1 over Eyimba. Jigawa Golden Stars defeated Warri Wolves 2-1. Lobby over Abia 1-0. Plateau United stay top. And the Mall defeated Eyimba 5-1. Ugubot are doing great things in Plateau.
I want to know why Rangers.
Can you imagine why
did Rangers players Ugubot?
Emeka should tell us. Rivers 2 over Katsina and Wiki 1-1 with Rangers.
Carries awards.
Yes.
Because
last night
it was what the minister said that made we have to talk about it.
Yeah, let's give the background. Last night, Carrie's award, House of God Church gave an award to Najim Mayegun, Nigeria's first ever Olympic medalist. His family was there, the minister was there, a lot of sporting fraternity people were there, and the minister made a pronouncement.
That's my major interest for this morning. That after seeing what Household of God have done, that he will go back to Abuja and dig out all Nigeria's Olympia so I've done something good. And the one after the other, they're going to honor them. Yeah. And I think, when they announced this award, I think a few weeks ago, they said that the focus that is over the years.
Once they give the award, yes,
the government responds. And if this puts a spotlight on sports, then for me it's awesome.
Let's hope he really follows through on that statement he made. I think he will. That will be very good. So, we big ups to all the guys at the Carries Awards. Fantastic night it was, and a great honor done to a very, very noble Nigerian. After the break, the World Soccer Report. Welcome back to the World Soccer Report on Sports Express, brought to you by MTN. Let me correct an error I made. Abdul Maikaba is the coach of Plateau United. Slip of tongue. Benga Gumbote is actually Lobby Stars coach. So that stands corrected before all of you Twitter warriors start tweeting at me. World Soccer Report is next. Very, very interesting weekend in the Premier League. Ligue 1. Saint Etienne nil PSG 4. Angers goalless with Monaco. Lille 2-1 over Montpellier. Lyon nil Rennes 1. Metz 1-1 with Marseille. Marseille losing ground at the top because of that draw. Let's go to the Bundesliga where it's all happened. Wolfsburg 2-1 over Mönchengladbach. Mainz nil Dortmund 4. Bayern 6-1 over Werder Bremen. Fantastic hat-trick by Coutinho. And RB Leipzig won at Fortuna Düsseldorf 3-0, and they are top right now.
Top of the table.
How many teams? This is the third or fourth team that will top the
Yeah, good top of the
Bundesliga
table.
this season.
Top of the table are
Interesting.
looking good. It's a feel-good story that you have a Bayern Munich in 5th position. But this has happened before. So the question is, can Leipzig, can Mönchengladbach,
And they hang on.
Dortmund, can Schalke, can they hang on? It's a big if because the quality back it for me. The way it was as if they shifted gear with ease against Bremen. So, but it makes a lot of good.
It makes it much more
interesting.
interesting, yeah.
And note, when Germany goes on that 1 month break,
Yeah, they recover fully. By the time they come back.
By the
I
time
know,
they
I was
come
gonna
back.
I was gonna come to that. Alright, let's go to the Serie A where they are now level on points, even though I think Inter still shedding it. Juventus defeated Udinese 3-1, Fiorentina 1 with Inter. Fiorentina scored a late equalizer there. Napoli 1, Parma 2, losing start for Gennaro Gattuso. I asked Yemi the question
I'm not
at the
surprised.
start. In what world do you replace Carlo Ancelotti with Gennaro Gattuso? I don't understand that. Milan 2 vs Sassuolo, Roma 3, Spal 1. So it's getting more interesting between Juventus and Inter.
oh yeah, it's getting more interesting. And I think as the months roll by, our focus will gradually go to March when both teams face each other.
Yeah. All right, so on Wednesday, we have El Clasico. And they are level on points because we said it on Friday, two tough
very
away
tough
games,
places.
and it turned out to be like that. Sociedad 2-2 with Barcelona, and Real Madrid needed a late goal to snatch a point at Valencia 1-1. Atletico 2 vs Osasuna, Sevilla 1, Villarreal 2, Bilbao goalless with the Eibar. Let's just leave Spain. Lot to talk about on Tuesday and Wednesday as El Clasico rolls along. Let's end on the Premier League. Tonight, Palace play Brighton. It's a local derby of sorts. Very, very interesting game. Turns out to be. Wolves 1, Tottenham 2, Manchester United 1 with Everton. Somebody said, what does it profit Man U to beat Spurs and City and draw with Everton? Chelsea 0, Bournemouth 1. Chelsea, 4th loss in 5 Premier League games, getting a bit awry. Liverpool 2-1 with Watford. But everybody has problems, Chelsea, United, and all of that. But nobody has the kind of problems Arsenal have right now. Arsenal in, Man City 3, the wheels are coming off completely.
1 win, 12. It's incredible. I was telling Bruno off air, I said, City has 4 yellow cards. We're leading 3-0. Arsenal only 1 yellow card. That shows you there was no fight,
The level of intensity.
no hunger, nothing. And Liverpool it's shocking that Liverpool has an assistant like Pierre Mertesacker. Arsenal are defending like that. He made a change. Krishna got injured. He made a change. Who did he bring on? No, Bukayo Saka. That young boy, he just wanted to destroy that young boy's career
Well,
at such a young age.
Well, let's wait and see what happens. You know, it's interesting. But Arsenal in all kinds of trouble. And they've got to find a way to sort it out. Our moment of the weekend is from the UFC, of course, as the Nigerian nightmare Kamaru Usman retained his welterweight title with the 5th round stoppage of American Colby Covington in Las Vegas. He's still undefeated and undisputed. My name is Deji Omotoyibo. Good morning.